Hey yo, divine earthlings of the universe. What's up? What's up? What's up? I do hope that you all are having a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings. Namaste to you all. Today is April the 15th of 2025. It's a Tuesday, so grand day to you all. We're going to get started with a message. Just going to get a message. I did hear it was 5:44 and I heard packages being delivered to you. So you have things that are now being delivered to you from the Most High. Yeah. I'm hearing packaging, presents, gifts, things of that sort. Let me see. Where is my lighter? Give me a moment. Thought I had it. So as I do start this reading, I want to put my disclaimers out. If it don't resonate, do not eat the food on a plate. And if the Cinderella slipper don't fit, don't force it. It may not be for you. I may not be the reader for you. That's cool. Find the reader that's best for you. Always know that your free will, your intuition, and your discernment are key factors regardless of a personal or collective message you may receive. And I'm not a psychic. I am just a messenger. I'm here to provide the purest love and light vibes from the Most High Creator, our spiritual team, guides, God, Gaia, the universe, and the Most High Source, and the purest love energy possible. And our archangels. So we remove any dark entities, evil light vibes, evil light vibers, negativity from this space, dark energies from this space. We cleanse it out. We keep it divinely protected in the love, light, and glow of the Most High Creator. So I'm just going to cleanse the energy, cleanse the space, cleanse the energy, cleanse the space, cleanse the energy. Thank you. So we're just going to get a message. All right, just marinating, y'all. Give me a moment. Thank you, spiritual team. Amen. All right, so it's time for you to get your package, your package deal, your payout, your divine inheritance. It's time. It's past time. It's overdue. I'm hearing it's overdue for you to receive your spiritual. I'm hearing it's overdue to receive from your spiritual team or something like that. It's been overdue. Your spiritual team has been guiding you, watching you, assisting you. They've been proud of you. You've come through a long journey of a lot of setbacks, a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of betrayals, a lot of stagnation, a lot of doubts, a lot of confusion. Did I say heartbreaks? Heartbreak is standing out. Yeah, you went through a lot of heartbreaks, a lot of questionable things that happened in your life that got in the way. You had 344 on a timer. You just went through a lot. I'm going to look up 544. Right now it is 5:49 on April 15th. So let me see what 544 was, because I did see that before I started to meditate on this message. 544 spiritual meaning. It brings a message from the angels to view yourself in a higher light as your true self. All right. It signifies and carries a slow and steady energy, signaling a significant spiritual. Hold on. Kind of had to go to it. So let me go to another one. After putting a lot of effort towards a goal, it means that you're heading in the right direction. See? You headed in the right direction now. After a lot of setbacks, it's time for you to get your package. The package is, well, rewarding yourself. You have given a lot of rewards to a lot of people by just being yourself, being your true, authentic self. And it's kind of like, where has that gotten you? You may have feel forgotten about, and that's a-okay. Sometimes you can spend a whole bunch of time with people, and then all of a sudden it's like you just forgotten about from those particular individuals. You may be feeling forgotten about out here. All right. I'm getting like a mixture of emotions with this. Okay, Spirit is telling me, I haven't used this deck in a while, so bear with me. The Crystal Wisdom Healing deck. I'm hearing TLC song. What about your friends? Yeah, what about your friends? I'm hearing that song real good. Something about friendship. The true definition of the word friend, and not pertaining to a friend of me. All right. But I am hearing that song, what about your friends? What about your friends? Are they gonna be around? Amethyst. Amethyst. Rose quartz. I have an amethyst and a rose quartz over here, and I have a smoky quartz over here somewhere. Okay, but I'm being called to these two, rose, smoky. Man, I'm gonna shuffle. If smoky come back out, then it do. If it don't, it just won't. Spirit, what else do we have for the Divine Collective for this message, please? Some kind of healing is taking place after a friendship. Labradorite. I have this crystal as well. Bumblebee Jasper. This I saw at the bottom of the deck. Peridot, I think. And I didn't take it out. So I'm going to take it out now. Wow, I have this one too. This is crazy. So Bumblebee. I have this one too. It's a lot of crystals that are coming out that I actually have. Bumblebee Jasper standing out to me. I have this crystal. Kimbaba Jasper. Never really heard of that one. All right, so we'll start with these. And I'm going to get some more energy. Let me look up that What About Your Friends TLC. So thank you guys for joining as well so far today. I know my videos can be a little lengthy at times, so thank you for your patience. If you ever want to get in touch with me, my email is in the description. For those of you who have emailed me, I appreciate it. I am going to reply today. It's been a little busy week, so thank you for your patience. What about your friends? TLC. So the TLC song, this was back in 1992. Friends. What about your friends? And then it says, what about your friends? What about? Every now and then I get a little crazy. That's not the way it's supposed to be. Sometimes my vision is a little hazy. I can't tell who I should trust or just who I let trust me. Yeah. Okay. So your vision, you're someone who's a visionary. You see visions. You have downloads. Okay. You receive a lot of visions, and your visions could have gotten hazy. Maybe you were going through a spiritual awakening and you started to see things that made you experience those betrayals, those heartbreaks, those setbacks, that confusion that took place on the journey. You know, your vision started to get hazy because as you were becoming more in alignment with your spiritual gifts, 9:44 on the timer, as you became more in alignment with your spiritual gifts, things started to really, really become clear. People became more clear. I'm hearing a clear channel. 10 on a dot. 1001. 1001. You became a clear channel. You ended some cycles. Cycles were beginning. I'm hearing cycles in your spiritual growth. You have encountered a lot of spiritual growth, awareness, like your Akashic knowledge, your Akashic records, your divinity, your I'm hearing you're a celestial being that's unlike anything mankind has seen, because you can see beyond what even a third eye can see. Okay, it's kind of like that, like your vision, but it became very hazy. Then you had people that you didn't know if you could trust, and you didn't know, because it also says, are just who I let trust me. Sometimes, like, it's not that can we trust people, but can people also trust us as a divine collective? Maybe trust was broken here with particular people. Maybe you started to question, am I a trustworthy person? Maybe your gifts, I'm hearing your gifts speak for themselves. People trust in your gifts. A lot of things that you have said has come to pass and or is currently occurring in someone's life. 11:33 on the timer. Thank you, spiritual team. A lot of things. So people do trust your gift. Oh, yes, they do. They might not always say it. 11:44 on the timer. Yeah, they may not always say they trust it or they believe in it. And maybe if there was broken trust, maybe they're saying that your gifts are untrustworthy. You got people that used to say they trust in your gift. Now they could be saying, oh, don't trust their gifts. Don't trust that divine collective. Who knows, right? Either way, there was some heartbreak here. What about your friends? Let's go to the amethyst card. We're just gonna read these really, and then I'm gonna get some more messages. Y'all, I saw this card and I did not take it out, and the book opened up to it. So I might just read it. Quantum Quartro Synergy. It amazes. This has amazing healing power and a dramatic effect on physical vitality. It brings about an energetic shift and integration. Karmic aspects need healing. Your question is nowhere near as straightforward as it seems. So dig deep and see all sides. The power of whole is much greater than its components parts. Once you have all the information, you are invincible and evolve rapidly. Recognizing you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior enhances your own well-being. Yeah, this is why this card, it did stand out to me. I did not take it out, but I'm happy to see it in this book, because it's saying recognizing that you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior enhances your own well-being. And some of these people, these friends, you realize you couldn't heal everybody, whether it be friends, family, whoever, right? You realize you couldn't heal them. Let me go to the amethyst. Amethyst, inner peace. Yeah, you have to find your inner peace here. A powerful protector, purifier, and natural tranquilizer. Amethyst calms the mind and balances extremes. All right. Release self-defeating programs. Do not rely on others. You create anything you set your mind to. Be shrewd in business dealings. Pay attention to your family. An honest verdict and success in court case are possible. Maintain your integrity and let the universe decide. The healing insight of this stone is letting go of cravings, leading to inner freedom and creates well-being. So you have to find inner peace and release the craving to heal other people, because you could have had a craving to actually heal others and influence their decisions and their behaviors, right? And you trust, Maybe you had a craving to create trust with people. Some of these people you really called friends, but they could have been a friend of me. Or family, but they could have been like karmic family. I'm hearing karmic family or something. We did see the word karmic in that quantum. What was it? Yeah, karmic aspects need healing. So any karmic cycles, karmic connections in your life, you had to heal that out. Let's see what rose quartz is. Unconditional love, exactly. All right. Rose quartz is full of unconditional love and infinite peace. It draws loving relationships to you, heals past emotional traumas, and provides support during crisis. This actually looks like my rose quartz. Let me show y'all. It's actually a heart. Okay. It looks like the card, right? Isn't that cute? Yeah. And then my amethyst, I have like a lot of amethysts, but this one is one of my favorites. The amethyst here, okay? And the labradorite, I'm gonna read that one next. Well, hold on, let's finish reading rose quartz. You are a beautiful soul who has infinite peace deep within and enormous empathy. Relationships are where you learn your soul lessons. Exactly. Heal heartbreak. Didn't I say heartbreak earlier? You went through some hard heartbreaks. And I heard that twice. So heal heartbreak or abuse and dissolve toxic emotions and pain that prevent you from giving and receiving love. You have power to love unconditionally and support others. Forgive yourself and love and beauty approach. Loneliness is at an end. Emotional blockages dissolve. Do not accept blame. Recognize that unconditional love and friendship draw exactly the right people to you. Once you love yourself, you can give and receive love from others. Support is available in a crisis. So see, maybe you went through a crisis and you was like, what about the people that I trust? Where they at? Or if you experience something with the people that you trust, you realize, were they really your friend? And so this stuff really hurts you on your journey because you're such a giver. You're such a giver more than a receiver. It's like you gave so much, but you received less. And look, unconditional love is the greatest gift you can give to yourself or another. And that's what you did. It's a soul path that says radiating unconditional love. You always give unconditional love. 100%, 10,000%, infinity %. And that, again, hurts you in the long run. So you had to learn how to forgive yourself. What about your friends? Right? It's like, let's go back to the lyrics. What about your friends? All right, so people try to say I act a little funny, but that's just a figure of speech to me. They tell me I changed because I got money. But if you were there before, then you're still down with me. So some people might think you changed up. You got a new tune. And you could be having more financial abundance rolling in. So people might think you changing up. But if they were there before the money came in, or the opportunities, or whatever flourishing opportunities are rolling in now, they would know how down of a person you are, or how down to earth you are, that you're not that type of person. Because money has not changed you. If anything, money has evolved you to, let's say this, your healing, you have evolved into a healer. So your healing has evolved you. Excuse, I want to say involved. There were people involved with your healing process that might think you have changed up as well. I am receiving that, but I'm also receiving your healing process evolved you into a healer, and that's where your financial abundance also lies, with your God-given spiritual gifts and talents. Does that make sense? You have evolved into a healer after healing yourself. So whatever spiritual gifts or spiritual talents that you have within yourself has also evolved, which hence is creating abundance for you, which hence your divine inheritance, that package is coming to you. So it will come with financial abundance. And people might think you switched up, but you didn't switch up. You just healed yourself. Healing yourself looked like you could be switching up. But if people really know you, they know that you did it. Now, there are some people, because what about your friends with that betrayal energy? This energy has, I'm hearing energy synergy, because, right, we did hear that synergy earlier. I'm hearing these were people that you were in sync with. This has been a part of this mission that really did a number on you. I'm pretty sure we all have gone through something of that sort. 2121 on the timer. And you go through something with individuals in your life, even a lover, someone that you think is in sync with you, that you have synergy with, and you exchange a lot of energy with. And again, you give that unconditional love too. And then it's like something happens to where you start receiving less than you give. And not that you're looking for a handout. It's not that you're looking for a shout out. No, you're just looking for reciprocity, equal give and take. That's it. You just looking for something that's real. All right, so people might think you act a little funny. And then on the other hand, some people started to act funny, right? There were some people who started to act funny here. And they start acting funny because they started getting money. So it could have been a mirror reflection of how people saw you. Like maybe people were out here getting some money and they started acting funny, but then they projected that onto you, saying, oh, you start acting funny. The roles could always be reversed. So, take it as it resonates here. Let's see what else. What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? Hey, yay. What about your friends? Are they going to be low down? Will they ever be around? Or will they turn their backs on you? Yeah, will they turn their backs on you? Some people have turned their backs on you. They was low down. They didn't stick around. So this was like a heartbreak. Because, love connections, at times we all go through a relationship. Not that we anticipate a heartbreak with a relationship, no. But relationships, like a romantic relationship, we do experience heartbreaks, right? But what about breaking up with a friendship? Breaks up with friendships are hard too. Sometimes even harder. And it's not talked about enough. So on your spiritual journey, you could have broke up with a lot of people that you really consider true and dear friends without the frenemy attachment to it. I'm hearing monitor spirits. You realize that some of these people were just monitor spirits, unfortunately, to stick around to see what you had going on, to try to figure out what your next move was in a conniving, vindictive way. That's not fair to you. And that could have been something you found out as your visions became more clear, right? The more you healed, the more your spiritual gifts and spiritual talents came in tune. That's why you started to see things and your vision got hazy. You was like, dang, Spirit, I'm seeing so much, all these downloads. Like I see so clearly, but now these people look hazy to me. I'm hearing dazed and confused. I'm hearing phased. Like some people were phased. Let me look up that definition of phase, because that word is, and it's 6:11. It's 6:11 p.m. here. Phase. Definition. Disturb or disconcert. Wait. She was not fazed by his show of anger. Yeah, you're not phased or something. Phase is generally used as a verb. It means to daunt. It often appears in a negative expression. Yeah, to surprise and worry someone. To upset or confuse. Yep. So you're no longer phased, or you're not phased by these people or this individual or something. At one point, this person did phase you. Like this person did make you really upset or something. You used to show anger and now you're unbothered or something. From what I'm receiving, I want to look up 6:11 too. 6:11 spiritual meaning. So, signifies a period of personal growth and transformation, urging you to embrace change. Exactly. It represents recovery in all forms, steadfastness, harmony, and intuition. It's a message to listen to your intuition and the guidance from your angels in regards to your life's purpose. So a lot of things changed. And unfortunately, but look at here. Yeah, a lot of things did change, but it also says 6:11 is a great sign that opportunities will soon be coming your way. Those are those packages. These changes are just bringing new packages to you. You might be afraid to open the presents because your presence has always been looked over in some way. So you might be afraid to open these gifts and these presents from the Most High Creator because oftentimes your presence was just pushed aside. So Labradorite, let's go to Labradorite here. The mind's eye. Labradorite rises your consciousness to connect to the mystical dimensions and the highest protective energies. It strengthens your faith in yourself and aids intuitive guidance. You are an intuitive being with the gift of foresight. Didn't I say you could see beyond the third eye sights? You see, your downloads are really, really enhancing, or they have enhanced at a rapid pace. Keep yourself grounded. The veil between the world is thin. You can easily confuse yourself with imaginings. Aim for clear insights. Hold to common sense. It is your most effective tool in assessing intuitions and acting on these that are valid. See, you see so clearly, you see other people too clearly. It's like you see everybody for who they are. Very, very clear. A lot of people probably don't want to, I'm hearing a lot of people stand clear of you because you see them so clear. That might be the title of this video. A lot of people stand clear of you because your visions are heightened times to infinity. You see so clearly that people stand clear of out of your view. Because if they stand clear in your view sight, oh yeah. It's not that you're trying to read people, because you definitely respect people's boundaries. A lot of people don't respect people's boundaries with spiritual visions or gifts. Hey, but it's like you respect people's boundaries. So if you are just minding your business, sometimes downloads just come. You be like, ooh, okay, spirit, okay. At least I know that that be happening for myself. It's like, oh, okay. And you try to shake it. And once you see it, you really can't unsee it. But people gonna know when you see it. A lot of people know that you see them. Even if they do stand clear of you, oh, they know. That's why some of these friends, they knew. And they stand clear of you because they know that you know. All right. So this also says, beware psychic vampires. Oh my God. Divination. It says, beware psychic vampires. Ensure that you do not have a leaky aura. You face a temporary setback. Didn't we talk about setbacks? I'm telling you, you have possible setbacks due to some energy vampires, some psychic energy vampires. I always say I'm not a psychic, I'm just a messenger. You know, the term psychic is cool. However, I'm just receiving a message from the Most High for this moment. Anybody can change and alter the tune of they walk, they talk, they life. That's why I always say use your intuition, your discernment, and your free will. Free will is a gift out here. It can change the course of everything. But you face temporary setback, but a sudden reversal of fortune is possible. Be careful what you wish for. It may come true. Rise your consciousness to the highest levels. Labradorite indicates conspicuous love. The healing insight is giving your energy away is bad for your health. See? This says giving your energy away is bad for your health. That's why you had to dial back from your unconditional love. You gave a lot of unconditional love. Establishing an efficient interface with the outside world will protect your well-being. Opening the inner eye, that's the soul path. I'm trying to tell you, it says chakra, third eye, and crown. Your third eye, your crown chakra is at a heightened level. So this is my labradorite, y'all. Okay. It's a little, you can kind of see it with the light, but yeah, it's beautiful. I love it. I love the stone. So that's my labradorite. I love this stone too. This is one of my favorites. This is Amazon. Look, y'all. Don't judge, because I know I be jacking up these crystal names. But let's go with the next one. I always want to call this period. But it's emotional cleansing. You have to cleanse away a lot of emotional baggage. This frees the mind from unwelcome, envious thoughts or night terrors. It is transmutative and purifying. You are deeply emotional and may possessively cling to the past or beat yourself up over mistakes. Exactly. You could have been beating yourself up over these setbacks, these betrayals, these heartbreaks, this stagnation. Like, you could be feeling like you missed out on life or something, or you're missing out. You could feel lonely. It says use energy wisely. Recognize how outside influences operate in your life. Develop your own protection and learn to rely on your own inner guidance. It indicates farewells and disappointments in love. Exactly. You see what I mean? This indicates farewells and disappointments in love and in those friendships. That's why that hurts you. This heartbreak was heavy. I'm hearing like Dream Girls, the play, you know, originally with Jennifer Holliday, and then Jennifer Hudson was Effie in the movie. And she was heartbroken because she got replaced. And it took her a while to even come back out and embrace her talent, her God-given talent. And when she did step back out, the people who betrayed her 34, 44 on the timer. The people who betrayed her had, I just did a video, like all that glitters. Because the people that betrayed her shapeshifted to receive glitter, glam, the love, the fame, the fortune, you know, the inheritance. They did it in a conniving way, in a betrayal, backstab kind of way, right? And so at the end of the day, their life, they were shapeshifters, but they realized that she shapeshifted into who they knew that she always would be, which was a dope ass singer. Her voice speaks for itself. You don't have to be an image. Because they said that she was too heavy. Never judge a book by its cover, that old saying. Like, these readings have been, because what's happening here with my readings and realizing that they do all connect, it's like I'm hearing you're embarking on your best life yet, because you are your true, authentic, higher self in the flesh. So these changes are just reminding you of where you've been and where you're going. And some people want to come back. Now, let's go back to What About Your Friends lyrics. So let's see. Yeah, the people that turned their backs on you now want to come back around. So let's see. Well, is it me, or can it be I'm a little too friendly? So to speak, hypothetically, I supply creativity. You see what I'm saying? Your creative, your spiritual talents, your spiritual gifts, your creativity, you supplied it and supplied it and supplied it and did this, and you enhanced a lot of people's lives. Were you too friendly? You gave love freely. Okay, Divine Collective? You gave freely. Whoever this resonates with. Excuse me, spiritual burp. Excuse me. You gave freely. You loved hard. But it was real. You didn't expect anything back. Again, you gave so much, but you received so less. And you realized it. You did. Your creativity was being supplied to this person, that person, this company, that company, this family member, that family member, like this endeavor, that endeavor. But what about you? So which crystal said supply your energy? Man, which one was it? Use energy wisely. Yeah, this one. That's why you have to now use your energy wisely. It says avoid jealousy. Be assertive without aggression. You have a powerful destiny and great integrity. Money, look, I love this. I'm happy I kept reading it. Money is earned for your talents. Look at this. Money is earned for your talents. It's right here, the bottom line. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Your package deals are here. Money is earned for your talents. I forgot what I said I was going to title this video. Sometimes I'm going to have to rewind it and see what I said. But your packages are coming. Your money is being earned from your talents. Again, the healer. You healed yourself. Now you're a healer. And your healing has enhanced your spiritual gifts and your spiritual talents. And that's where the abundance is coming from. Thank you for the confirmation, spiritual team. So, envy and jealousy harm you as well as hurting others. See, that's the healing insight. Envy and jealousy harm you as well as hurting others. That's why at the What About Your Friend song is, who can I trust, or am I even trustworthy? Maybe if you can admit to yourself, were you jealous of somebody? Did you handle a situation the best you could? Did you express how you felt? Because, I mean, we all been there. You can look back and say, okay, I could have handled that differently. I know I can say that about myself. But at the end of the day, it's kind of like you realize that your insecurities can make you envious, right? Insecurities they have a tendency to possibly make someone envious because you're very insecure. And then, oh, I wish I had what they have. And then it turns into, I want what they have. Oh, I need what they have. You know, some people take it there. or it can also come into a form of you being hurt and you close off people. Hey, I'm guilty of that. I ain't gonna even say I'm not. But at the same time, I'm not closing off to hurt somebody. I'm closing off because I'm hurt. You get what I'm saying? So again, people might think you changed up because you closed off because you got hurt. And or maybe you did change up and you were hurt and you started flashing it. I'm hearing flashing it. Because again, Divine Collective, you don't even gotta flash it. Your walk, your aura is already flashy. And that's a natural part of you that some people think you showing off. No, hey, you a divinely gifted being out here. You a divine light walking around out here. You turning lights on in the darkest places out here. So some people definitely had an envy, jealousy vibe. And maybe you could have hurt somebody along the way or vice versa. But it's also just forgiving yourself and healing. And with this healing process, you've learned to heal yourself. And hopefully this person has learned to heal themselves. Okay, let's go back to the Bumblebee Jasper. Startling colors instill a new vibration. The stone stimulates new projects, bringing you the message that you must have honesty in your life. You are a divine being with immense inner riches, holding the bright, energizing light of the sun. Didn't we just say this? Your divine light, your glow, your aura, okay? You the Bumblebee Jasper. You were born to carry out a specific task. Charismatic, you naturally attract people. You have inner strength and courageously go where others do not dare. Harvest your resources and put to work to heal disease. See, now you are harvesting your resources and putting to work where you were once lost. Divination, a moment of fertilization. You are being open to new possibilities. Remember, the bee is not designed to fly, but it does. Cut through doubt and uncertainty. Relax and focus. Clear sight is needed. You definitely got clear sight because, again, your sight's so clear it got hazy. This says clear sight is needed. Visualize your future. Love and good fortune rush towards you. See? Your package is coming in. Love and good fortune rush towards you. Grasp opportunities. Be a leader, but avoid arrogance. See, a lot of people want to lead, but they arrogant. Spirit is saying you are a natural leader with a divine gift, and avoid arrogance. So maybe if you were arrogant at one time, you release that. See, you're this person that I'm receiving. Emotions don't trigger you like they used to. You're like you know when they say put your car in neutral, 4404 on a timer. You're so neutral out here because you know you divinely protected. You're a very neutral person. A lot of people can't read you. It's like, okay, you in neutral. Are you going forward or are you going back? A lot of people don't know. You just act real neutral. Like your emotions, you do get emotional, but now you learned how to keep it in neutral. And that's how your visions is becoming more clear. It says, trust the universe. You overcome obstacles. Someone new lights up your life. It says food tolerances and other allergies may underlie any physical discomfort you experience. Triumph over the impossible is the soul path of this card. We're going to keep going with, I think it's Crochello. I have this stone. I can't really pronounce it. But this is the self-love card. Where's mine at? Let me see if I find it. It's actually a ring. I don't know where I put it. Oh, I don't have it. I don't know where it is, y'all. I don't feel like stopping this message. Oh, here it is. See, I have this ring. That's the stone. And it says tranquil and sustaining. This encourages you to remain serene and strong during change or a challenge, dissolving destructive emotional programming. It increases energy assimilation. The self-understanding of this card is you have infinite capacity for forgiveness. Love yourself. If you cannot accept yourself, you cannot give love or accept the love of others. To heal your emotional black hole, connect to the universal love that is inside you. It never runs out. You can then give love out to the world and receive it in never-ending flow. Exactly. Forgive yourself. Accept the equanimity, what you cannot change. Let go of hurt. We've been talking about hurt this whole time. Let go of hurt and rectify situations that can be healed. Be magnanimous. Remain impartial and speak your own truth, but recognize when to keep silent. Again, you neutral. Your silence is different because you neutral now. People like, dang, they too silent over there. What's going on? Are they more silent than what they used to be? They're not holding conversations like they used to. No, you're just neutral now. When people did have you and you were worthy and you were trustworthy, because you are still trustworthy, but when you trust too much in other people, you spoke too much. You probably said too much. Again, I heard monitoring spirits earlier. You said too much to some monitoring spirits. And now you ain't saying nothing but silence to these monitoring spirits. So they still want to monitor you, but now they kind of stand clear of you because you see who they are. You get what I'm saying? So, keep silent. Magical rituals may keep you chained to the past. There may be past life trauma to heal around being a woman. So if you are a divine feminine or if you're a masculine, your feminine energy probably has some past life trauma that you need to heal. And see, some of these people have created some rituals to keep you chained to the past, right? But you freed yourself. A lot of people didn't think you were going to be free from your trauma. Look, healing insight. Bitterness and self-doubt have no place in well-being. It is good to nourish your body with self-love and gentleness. The soul path is loving and valuing yourself. So it's not even about being bitter. It's not about holding a grudge or being evil or envious or jealous. No. The healing process is about being real with yourself, healing yourself, being authentic and true and honest with yourself and other people. So this Kambaba Jasper, and then we're going to end it. What is this one? Ooh, I love it. This is Ancient Echoes, okay? This is beautiful. Ancient Echoes. This attunes your personal biorhythms to the natural cycles of the planet. This crystal also facilitates deep clearing of your karmic body and the ancestral line. Self-understanding. When you live in your head rather than the physical world, your cellular structure becomes unstable and your metabolism is thrown off balance. You may be assimilating oxygen and nutrients such as minerals and vitamins. Remember that ideas are nutrients too. Disruption of your atomic nerves and immune systems may cause an ancient traumas or family dramas. may be caused by ancient traumas or family dramas. See, we just say your feminine side had traumas. So you could have family dramas that you're healing from too. Again, these people could have been like family. And it could have been something that has been chained, because we did see the chain cycle to keep you in the past. And now it's like breaking that chain of these cycles or this trauma. Divination, getting in touch with the ancestors and understanding the process of creation helps you to recognize the value of recycling the past to create a more potent future. Check out what has passed down the ancestral line and utilize healing. Okay, so healing insight. By changing how you view things, you dramatically improve your well-being. The soul path is reconnected to ancient wisdom and the roots of being. Whew, I know that was a lot, y'all. Thank you for bearing with me. This is a beautiful ass reading, though. Because that kept you down for a long time. My phone is going to go out soon, so I'm going to finish reading What About Your Friends, and then we're going to end this message. To what others must take as a form of self-hate, only to make an enemy, which results in unfortunate destiny. They dog me out, then be next to me, just because I am what some choose to envy. Y'all see what I'm saying? Look up TLC, What About Your Friends? We just said all of this, the cards, the song lyrics. Like, I never really knew that the song lyrics said all of this. I done heard this song a lot of times. So sometimes when Spirit is reaching out to a song with me and I read it in the message, I'm like, dang. Now when I listen to this, I'm going to be like, wow. I'm going to listen to this when I get off, when I finish this message. Because again, you have people that choose to envy you because of who you were. And they became an enemy. And it resulted in an unfortunate destiny with these people who were really right next to you because they choose envy and hate over, I don't know. It's like people now operate in envy and hate. It's crazy. And that was heartbreaking. So every now and then I get a little easy. I let a lot of people depend on me. I never thought they would ever deceive me. Don't you know when times got rough, I was standing on my own. Can I make this shit up? Because you felt alone after this. What? You let a lot of people depend on you, but you never thought that they would deceive you. Oh, wow, let's keep going. I never let another get that close to me. You see, I've grown a lot smarter now. Sometimes you have to choose, and then you'll see. If your friend is true, they'll be there with you through thick and thin. What about your friends? Will they stand their ground? Will they let you down? So maybe you were there through thick and thin. And maybe some people think that you weren't there through thick and thin. Like you didn't say, you're not who you say you are. But sometimes betrayals hit people different. Heartbreak hits people different. You can't really tell somebody how to heal themselves, especially if there's a bond between you and one other person. That's you and that other person's bond. If there's a relationship, that's you and that person in a relationship. Nobody knows exactly the ins and outs. So if you get hurt by somebody that you literally never thought that would deceive you, oh yeah, that's going to cut different. And it could keep you down for a while. All right. So then it says, what about your friends? And then on top of that, the people that you associated with in the midst of these particular connections, they could fall down too. That's the crazy part, right? Okay. So then it says, yo, this is me. Well, it is me. Or can it be I'm a little too friendly? So to speak, hypothetically, I supply creativity. To what others mistake as a form of self-hate, yeah, only to the enemy. I think they're still just going through. Let me see. I act a little funny. I wouldn't change, not for no money. I'll be a friend as long as you're a friend to me. Exactly. That's who you are. You're like, yeah, I might act a little funny because people act funny to me. I might act a little funny back. I don't know. But I wouldn't change, not for no money. I'll be a friend as long as you're a friend to me. So I'm hearing, I'll be a friend as long as you're a friend to me and not a friend of me. Okay? So then it goes to, what about your friends again? Will they let you down? Will they stay around? Thank y'all for being here for almost an hour. I didn't think it was going to go that long, but I appreciate you. If it resonated, you can always thumbs it up. If it didn't, don't worry about it. Don't force the fit. I just appreciate you guys staying this long. But thank you so much to Spirit for the message, for whoever needed the clarity. This was a deep message, but you are here, Divine Collectives. I know it's been hard. I know it's been tough, but you have healed yourself immensely, and I'm so proud of you, because in times you did it by yourself with no one by your side. The people you thought would be by your side, they're not. And maybe they might come back. I don't know. But I'm proud of you for getting through this time in your life, okay? You are so powerful. You got a lot of packages coming in because you're a gift. You got a lot of divine gifts coming in. Your creative flow. Get up. Your creativity. Your creativity is waiting for you, Divine Collectives. And I can't wait to see what you about to do with it. I know I can't wait to see what I'm about to do with mine. And guess what? These people of the past, they're going to be shocked to see what you do with it. Again, it's not to be flashy, but you such a light. It's not about to dim for nobody. So you could have dimmed your own light, and now it's time to just shine for yourself. And that's a whole different energy when you just shine for yourself. All right. But anyway, thank you again. I do love and appreciate each and every one of you. My email is in the description if you ever want to get in touch with me. But I do hope you have a good day, a good night, whatever time it is for you. Peace, love, light, blessings, and namaste.